Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Todd and Julie Chrisley's new reality show teases unseen footage from their prison release. Todd and Julie Chrisley are making their return to reality TV after their 28-month stint in prison. Lifetime released the trailer Thursday for the multimillionaire couple's new program, The Chrisleys, Back to Reality. In the show, Todd and Julie, who were convicted of tax evasion and conspiring to defraud the IRS in 2022, have been released from prison and returned to their family, including their children, Chase, 29, Savannah, 27, and Grayson, 19. The Chrisleys, Back to Reality also features the couple's adopted daughter Chloe, who is the biological daughter of Todd's estranged son, Kyle, and Todd's mother, Nanny Faye Chrisley. Nanny was a fan-favorite cast member in the family's hit show, Chrisley Knows Best, which ran from 2014 to 2023. The trailer for the Lifetime show teases an emotional family reunion. After Todd and Julie were pardoned by U.S. President Donald Trump and released from prison in May, cameras captured tearful reunions between Todd, Julie, and members of their family, including each other. After being held at separate prisons, Julie in Tennessee and Todd in Florida, the two reunited at home. Julie hugged a teary-eyed Todd and said, "Well, we survived, we survived." Later in the trailer, the couple hinted that they'd be speaking openly about their arrest and time in prison. "We can tell this story today, and we can be done with this part of our lives." Julie, who almost immediately returned to her dyed blonde hair color, said, "I'm looking at this as me exposing the truth," Todd added as he and his wife were seated for a confessional interview. Todd and Julie were found guilty of conspiring to defraud community banks out of more than $30 million in fraudulent loans in 2022. Prosecutors said the couple walked away from their responsibility for repayment when Todd declared bankruptcy. They were also both found guilty of tax evasion and conspiring to defraud the IRS, while Julie was convicted of wire fraud and obstruction of justice. Julie was sentenced to 7 years in federal prison, and Todd got 12 years behind bars. However, the pair were released in May after being pardoned by Trump. Since leaving prison, Julie and Todd are also co-hosting a podcast, Chrisley Confessions 2.0, where they've shared stories about their time incarcerated. During Wednesday's episode, Julie claimed she developed some health issues due to her stay in prison. "I have a lung condition from being in prison," she said. Todd chimed in and claimed her condition developed after she was surrounded by black mold in prison. Julie agreed, claiming she was also surrounded by asbestos in the prison. "You will probably notice me at certain times trying to get a breath," she added. Todd said they had to address the condition now because Julie had a doctor's appointment with a pulmonary specialist who's going to do some tests on her. After months of speculation, Lifetime has dropped a jaw-dropping teaser for the Chrisleys, Back to Reality, the new docu-reality series following Todd and Julie Chrisley's journey post-incarceration, and fans are stunned. The teaser, which aired during a primetime commercial break, didn't just hint at what's to come. It blew the doors wide open, teasing never-before-seen footage of the Chrisleys' release from federal prison and their emotional reunification with family. The short but powerful teaser begins with black and white security-style footage. A prison gate clangs open. A man in a dark jacket with salt and pepper hair steps out, shielding his eyes from the sun. It's unmistakably Todd Chrisley. The camera cuts to a woman, smaller, slimmer, and holding a Bible in one hand, Julie. The screen fades to black. A voiceover, Todd's signature Southern drawl, cuts in. "They tried to break us, but God had other plans." And just like that, the Chrisleys, Back to Reality is no longer a speculation-fueled project. It's a raw, emotional reckoning. The prison release nobody expected to see. Insiders close to the production say that Lifetime has been working closely with the Chrisley family for months to gain exclusive access to the couple's release from prison. "This is not your typical reality fluff," one producer teased. This is a redemption story, a faith journey, and a deeply personal account of a family being stitched back together. The most buzzed about portion? Todd and Julie's first post-prison hug. Cameras captured Savannah Chrisley, who has been fiercely protective of her siblings and vocal about her parents' treatment, waiting near the gates. As Julie walked out, Savannah reportedly dropped everything and sprinted to her mother, collapsing into tears. Todd, trying to stay composed, couldn't hold back. Savannah told a crowd of paparazzi last week. The good, the ugly, the healing. We didn't sugarcoat anything. Life on the outside, a family rebuilt. The series will document the Chrisleys' first 90 days post-release, covering everything from reuniting with Chloe and Grayson, to awkward first dinners, to tense moments with estranged family members. And yes, there's reportedly a sit-down between Todd and Lindsay Chrisley, who had a highly publicized falling out with the family before and during the trial. Fans will also see Julie undergoing intensive medical evaluations as she grapples with health issues she faced while incarcerated, including weight loss and suspected autoimmune complications. One scene teased in the trailer shows her being wheeled into a hospital room, Todd beside her, praying under his breath. You'll witness two people who've been to the bottom and are fighting like hell to climb back. Savannah told Lifetime's morning talk show Sunrise today. We wanted to show the truth, not the court's truth, not the media's truth, our truth. Unfiltered and unforgiving, Todd, never one to hold back, takes on a much more grounded, introspective tone in the show. Gone are the designer labels and marble-floored homes, replaced by modest clothing, vulnerability, and yes, some hard truths. In one chilling moment from the teaser, Todd looks directly into the camera and says, I went in thinking I'd never see my family again. I came out knowing exactly who I am. The show also promises unseen letters Todd and Julie wrote to each other while in prison. Savannah reads one aloud on camera. The voiceover echoes. My dearest Julie, I close my eyes and see you every night. I don't know if I'll survive this place, but your memory keeps me breathing. Even skeptics can't deny the emotional punch. Savannah takes the wheel. If Todd and Julie are the heart of the show, Savannah is the engine. She not only helped orchestrate the show's production, but also serves as executive producer. She fought relentlessly for her parents' release and spearheaded media campaigns to bring awareness to what she describes as deep flaws in the federal system. Cameras follow Savannah as she juggles a return to television, single parenthood of her younger siblings, and what she calls the trauma after the trauma. I was angry at the world, she says in the teaser. But I've learned forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. It means freeing yourself. The series also teases a glimpse of Chase Chrisley, who has mostly stayed under the radar. In a moment that caught fans off guard, he's seen crying in front of Todd, saying, I didn't think we'd get you back, man. Redemption or rebrand. While some critics argue the show is a PR move, others see it as a raw, confessional look at the fallout of fame and the resilience of faith. The Chrisleys, once symbols of Southern excess and cheeky humor, are now entering a new chapter: humility, resilience, and, in their words, grace under fire. The teaser ends with a powerful shot. Julie standing on a beach at sunset, arms outstretched, hair blowing in the wind. Todd joins her, and for a moment, they're just two people who survived the storm. The screen fades again, and the message flashes. Unseen, unfiltered, unbreakable. The Chrisleys, back to reality. Only on Lifetime. Whether you're a fan or a critic, one thing is clear: the Chrisleys are back, and this time, they're taking no prisoners.